Look on the bottom. It's on the bottom.
Okay.
It'll say Sea Lakes at the Beach.
It's moving.
And that's how you get
now
the
check it.
tickets.
I just turned it up and turned it down for a second.
Thank you. Go on my Instagram too. Do you have that yet?
I don't see or hear or see.
Give it a few seconds.
You would know if
I
you
see
had
the mixer
Instagram
moving.
on your phone. Do you have it?
You see something moving on there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing
Okay. Well, then just put in Luenell. Go to my page and see my
Yeah.
post about Mooney. It's got a lot of pictures.
I heard
okay.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's
It's moving.
And that's how you get
Now
the
check
tickets.
it.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. I think we're good.
What are they saying?
Okay, they can hear us
Oh,
now.
now I'm hearing music. Hold on. I'm hearing it now. Let me make sure it's
Let's go.
I think we're good.
You want to test my
Oh, no,
mic?
wait.
No, we're good.
Hold on.
I would rather just leave the door out the air.
I hear her, but I don't. I think she's coming from your phone.
No, I
I
turned the
didn't
audio
turn this
off.
down either.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting this. I think you're coming from her phone, from your phone.
I turned the audio off.
Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, it says no audio.
Chat, we're almost there. We're almost there.
They're not going nowhere.
No.
They see Mooney on that thumbnail. They're not going nowhere. Haha, they hear me. My phone?
No, my phone's not
You said you
playing.
want the door open, no air, babe?
Yeah.
My
Door
phone is
open
set
up.
to no audio, Bill.
Okay.
So it must be something on this.
Well, people, if you can't hear me, hold on for a minute because we're just trying to get some things together.
I'm just trying to get it together.
It's a difficult day. You can
30
understand.
seconds.
Can you?
Here, let me unplug this and plug it back in, sweetie, okay? Here we go.
I'm getting my haircut tonight. Just a
Okay.
trim.
Then check your computer and make sure it's set to.
Cause look,
Make sure your audio. is set
that's
to
the
codec.
music.
And make sure you are audio set for house mix.
Did you see my post, Rob, about Mooney on the IG?
Figure. Let me see. Studio monitor.
That was my
So
man.
can you hear anything right now?
You know, the first time I met him
Either.
was with
Oh,
that
it
show.
might be this.
That
Make sure
show
this
in New
is not
York
picking
that
up
we
the
did
audio.
the award show. Remember? He did that?
'Cause
I've got a
this is what's in
picture.
the,
I got 2 pictures on there. When we was on that bus, that's what was from.
Now?
It's 20 seconds behind, so just.
You want me to listen to my headphones too?
See, this is what we're hearing.
Mooney on the IG.
I'm just hearing the room and the music way.
Test, test. I don't hear me.
Wait.
Am I plugged in?
I hear you like louder than that.
I hear music,
Yeah, that's not what the feed is.
but I didn't.
Wait, but do you hear the music?
Hold on. No, all I hear is like Luenell in the room talking.
Because this is our mixer. And it's set to.
Look okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. That's I guess getting a call.
All I do is sit here and be fabulous, and then
That's what you do.
they're the ones who get to freak out,
Mm-hmm.
and I get to cuss all them out, and they don't get to cuss me out.
I don't know who. Oh, JS. Is that probably Garrett's people?
Huh?
That might be Garrett's people. Hello?
What was that?
This is William.
Oh, that's probably Garrett.
Lovely. Okay, cool. Come on in. Or do you want me to come down and walk you up? Okay, yeah, I'll come down.
I'll go. You want to finish doing that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is this long picture? Did my sister take these pictures because she don't know how to not cut somebody's head off? Bill did all the music too.
Mm.
My theme music that you'll hear in a minute.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at all that.
So we have the rights to all the music.
Very nice. Great setup.
It works, you know.
Okay, so it says the same
Some
music,
people saying I hear music, no video.
which is fine.
Right on.
Can I see your phone move real quick?
My phone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody's saying they hear music.
Okay, music.
Yeah, that's okay. They're
that's
supposed to hear.
perfect.
We want them to hear the music.
Yeah.
This academic year has been challenging, but I think there's so much, which is fine.
Hold up. Why is this on? This is stressing me out.
Somebody said Ladybug is the loudest.
Okay, so that means it's coming from.
But I never. Well, I won't hear my volume until we stop everything and turn me on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I
You can
didn't
hear
hear
me, so that means that.
Okay, I hear my headphones then.
Right. Can I see your phone move real quick?
Why?
Here's a picture. I'll turn up a little bit for the theme. I'll turn it down after we start the show.
You turn the music down.
After we start the show, yeah. We're gonna go for the theme. I hope Garrett.
Why are you closing the door?
Oh,
Just don't worry about all that.
okay. We ready to go live?
Yeah.
I mean, we're already live.
Yeah, play the theme music loud and then turn it down, please.
Here we go. Theme music.
Hi, everybody. Turn the music down, please. I don't hear myself. Oh, so am I not gonna hear myself in the
No,
headphone?
you will not.
You turn the music down, please.
You got it. Live in the room, sweetie.
Yeah, straight.
It's loud as shit.
Oh, take those off. Come on back.
So are we just doing talking in the house?
Talking in the house, baby. We're in the house.
Oh, what about this? No?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're in the house.
Well, what happened this week?
Something with the computer. I know Mr. Garrett had to.
I know, I've done the same thing. Don't worry about it.
I didn't know I had to
That's all right.
climb
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest.
I told you needs
get
that. Okay, don't give away who you are yet. Come on, we got water, we got juice, we got everything.
Lord, Emily, look at you blind. Hey, that
Don't
girl.
tell nobody I'm on the
I
air.
had both my
I don't want them
shots.
to know you here yet.
I had both my. I'm your boyfriend. You with a gun. I'm shooting somebody. Okay.
Okay, sit right here. Hey, Bill.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said we're not using this week?
Yes, I'll move it. Listen.
Okay, yeah, let's move that out the way. Hi, everybody. This is my little camera right here. Don't say nothing yet. Okay. Hi, niece.
Hi.
All right. Hi, everybody. Yeah, this is Hey Luenell YouTube
Wait
show.
a minute. Will this be shown in Mississippi?
Yes, nigga.
Oh my God! Then I'm leaving.
Oh my God. Okay, stop. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hey Luenell YouTube show. This is me, Luenell, in the house. We got Ladybug on the computer over here trying to handle shit. Say what's up, Ladybug.
What's up, y'all?
And then Bill's back there doing the music. We do own the rights to all this music, the theme music, and all the music that you hear in the background, if you can hear the music in the background. Okay?
Who is this black blonde I'm looking at?
He know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. As you may have guessed, we do have a guest in the house, but he's not coming on camera yet because I got to get through a couple of other things. We come on every Wednesday at this time, approximately 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you miss it live, you can always watch it later in Mississippi too. And this week there was good things, and then there was not so good things that happened. One of the good things that happened is, lots of us black comedians that were involved in a night called Fat Tuesday at the Comedy Store here up in on Sunset Boulevard. Went there for years with no pats on the back, no recognition, no nothing like that. But this week, our names were, mine too, our names were put upon, painted on the wall where all the other great comedians that performed there in the past were myself, Cedric the Entertainer, Kim Woodley, Joe and Guy Torrey, Melanie Camacho, a whole bunch of people. It was 20 of us. Yay! So you can go to my, thank you. So you can go to my Instagram at Luenell and you can check out the pictures from that. Ironically enough, which was 2 days ago, the shirt I was wearing when the ceremony took place was my quality Paul Mooney shirt.
Oh my God, yeah.
That this is like what he looked like when he was doing Negro Damas. Were you able to see it? When you were doing Negro Damas on Dave Chappelle's show. You can get one of these shirts at Qualities if you want to on Instagram at QUALATEES. Ladybug will punch it in, or Bill will. Right? One of y'all will.
Sure will.
Okay, and they can hear me okay though?
Yeah, they
without the microphone?
Yeah, they hear you fine.
I like the microphone though.
Yeah, it makes it more dynamic, but it's fine.
Okay. Do I sound like I'm in a tin can?
No, you just sound like you're in the room.
Okay. All right. So, I have been asked to do interviews about the death of my dear friend Paul Mooney, and I have refused until I came to do my own show, and then I have an interview directly after this. Paul Mooney and I knew each other for probably 25, 28 years. I met him in Oakland, California. I think at Jeffrey's Inner Circle is where I might have met him. Or he used to do shows at the Black Rep too in Berkeley. We have mutual family friends, and I was in awe of Mooney the first time I met him. Of course, he paid me no mind, like a bug on a table. And that happened for years and years and years. And I would make a video, and I would have my bio, and I would try to give it to somebody who was with him, like Eric or somebody was with him, not Mooney directly. And I don't know if you ever saw it. But then when he did see me on stage, because Mooney didn't like anybody unless he respected you. If he respected you, then he liked you. But if you were a hack and he didn't respect you, then he probably didn't like you either. I don't know any hacks that Mooney actually liked. And he wasn't shy about telling anybody who he cared for and who he didn't care for. We developed a great friendship. And I remember one time I went to New York with Paul Mooney. I had never played Caroline's in New York in my life. They wouldn't let me. And I stayed, and this is when Mooney was with Stacey J, and I spoke with her today. Yeah, he's from young. You did? Okay, see, we're going to talk about that. And so Mooney had me feature for him the whole weekend. They wouldn't hire me. I stayed in his room. He didn't give me no room. Stayed in his room because he had a suite, and I stayed there for like a week. And I remember one night he said him and Stacey were getting ready to go out and have dinner with Eddie Murphy. And I was on the couch. So I was like, okay, bye. Shit. I wanted to go, but I didn't get a chance to go. Mooney never tried to change me. He never said you should be more ladylike. He never said you should watch that mouth. He didn't give a fuck about any of that. The more brash, the better for him, because he was all about calling it what it is and not trying to make white folks comfortable which he often did not do. I was with him when he recorded his album Race. I was with him when he recorded another album at the Punchline in San Francisco. We have traveled a lot together, and he knew my daughter when she was a little girl, and he watched her grow up. And he's a great, great comedy writer and a great, great loss to the world. It's a shame that he was getting ill because everybody was begging in the beginning of this quarantine pandemic bill. I don't know if you remember, people were like, oh, I wish Mooney, where's Mooney? I wish Mooney could talk about this. Mooney, what would Mooney have to say about this and about that? Unfortunately, he suffered from a little dementia, and he had a heart attack this morning and passed away. So, I just want to dedicate this show to my late, great friend, Mr. Paul Mooney. Wherever his services are going to be, I will be there. And I lost a great and dear friend and big old legend. So that's it for Paul. If you want to see pictures of us, you can go on my Instagram at Luenell and you can check them out there. That's number one. Number two is, okay, we got snacks this week. Normally I start off with an edible and I start off with a alcoholic beverage. But this week I already ate my edible before I came to the show. I brought that coffee bean. I don't know. No, I got it.
Oh, you got the other ones. I found those other ones.
What, the gummies? Yeah.
I was brought
No, I'm gonna let me see what I got. Maybe you
I
can.
never bring them. You got some.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Here. Look, let's see if we can over that. Okay, so the mother, what was I gonna say? DJ Cassidy, who is popular for doing Pass the Mic series. I know, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I think they're stale, but we'll see. Is gonna be a guest on our show, but I have a guest today, and I'm gonna show you who he is in a minute because he won't shut up, so I might as well bring him on. Now, okay, so I'm gonna eat an edible right now. Do I have? I'm not drinking any alcohol. Yeah. I did cocaine for years. This ain't shit. You know about that too.
Not as long as I did.
So the edible of the week this week is Camino Cannabis Infused Gummy. It looks like gold. Yum, 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 yum. That's what we're gonna have. And I guess I will drink maybe some water. Where's the water? I got a water bottle. I didn't see it in the bag. Yeah. So I'm gonna drink some water. Would you like some water?
Yes,
Would you like some water?
Do you have any liquid Viagra?
We do. Look, you don't know nothing about this, do you? This mason jar look like moonshine, don't it?
Sure does.
It's water.
By the way, this is bribe. I'm bothering you.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna put it right here.
That's a hydrate.
Is that hybrid?
Yeah.
What's new about that?
Oh, excuse me, girl.
Thank you. All right. I had a wonderful weekend last weekend in Tempe, Arizona. Who knew that it was going to be like that? Those are the first shows that I did in 14 months. Tempe came out like a motherfucker. There was a whole lot of people. It was amazing.
How many white people?
Like 10. No, it was a whole bunch of white folks. And Latinos and black folks and older people and younger people and everything like that. So, we did 5 shows, amazing shows. Big Rob AZ on Instagram. At Big Rob AZ was the host. At Real Aaron Thompson, my cop comic, trying to bridge the gap. I know. Was the feature. You want to go back to the mic?
I think your mic is hot.
And so we really killed it. And now this weekend, like tomorrow, I leave and go to Arlington, Texas to do the Arlington Improv. Only 4 shows, 2 on Friday and 2 on Saturday. And then I'm out. My nieces is trying to get me to stay another extra day. That's how motherfuckers get whacked. Hanging around when I ain't got no goddamn business. Do your thing, go home. If I want to go on vacation there, I'll go on vacation there. But if I want to go to work, then I'm going to work. Okay, Bill, I don't have the headphones, so you can hear me okay?
Yeah. You
Through here.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's there. I think it still might be.
You don't know.
I'm not sure.
We are technical. We always got some bullshit.
I can't tell for sure.
Test. Yeah, I hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That means we'll hear me and my special guest.
I just don't hear the music.
I don't know why they didn't more equally balance these things so they don't fall over.
I know, right? Yeah. It's not used to the old school type microphone. There you go.
I'm not going to use these because I want to
don't
keep my fluffy hair.
You look so cute.
Huh? All right, so I'm not going to waste any more time. Oh, I got one thing I have to do. Before I introduce our guest, you know that I always use, read a word from Harriet. I'm going to go out of order and read it now. My niece Harriet on Instagram, 1T, Harriet1913. Harriet1913 on Instagram is so prolific that I decided to read a selection from her Instagram every week. When I was in Texas doing live from the bathroom, you heard her actually read her own. But I'm going to read one because I want to. Okay? Let me find them and get out the way the people know. We're going a little backwards this time, y'all, but you know, I couldn't even, as a matter of fact, if I don't look as glamorous as I normally do, it's because I just couldn't get it together today, and I hope that y'all can understand that. I couldn't put on all the powder, I couldn't put on all that because I just had too many phone calls, and it was bad enough just talking to the family members. So anyway, I'm going to read a selection from my niece, Harriet1913. Harriet1913 on Instagram, 1T. Okay, Bill?
Yes, ma'am. Turn it down.
Bring it down. All right. In case y'all didn't know, today is the minister's birthday. Minister Malcolm X. What Spike Lee did in 1992 with the release of Malcolm X is unprecedented. I had just graduated college, so I had a young, militant mind. The film introduced us to Minister Malcolm in a way that no classroom ever had. We saw how faith, knowledge, and stupefying, which is how you show yourself approved, morphed Dirty Red into one of the most fearless leaders black people have ever known. Ossie Davis said that he was our manhood. His wife, Dr. Betty Shabazz, entertained no men before him and none after. His daughters witnessed his murder and stand strongly in his heroic legacy with immense pride. And his people, whom he so deeply loved, can never repay the minister for unleashing the promise, potential, purpose, and power within our own selves. El Haj Malik El Shabazz was a prince of peace by any means necessary. He was a knight in shining armor and a valiant and victorious warrior. He struck fear in the powers that be and shook the racist tree to its roots. Minister Malcolm was neither a nigger nor a Negro. He was an articulate, intelligent, strong, handsome, charismatic, fearless, determined, and purpose-driven black man, such as America has never seen before and hasn't seen since. Regardless of how many bow ties you see in a day, there are no more Malcolms. I will end this tribute with one of my favorite quotes from the minister, who was the living embodiment of knowledge is power. My alma mater was books and a good library. I could spend the rest of my life reading, just satisfying my curiosity. Harriet1913. Happy birthday to Malcolm X. You lose one, you celebrate another birthday. Okay, so now I want to introduce you my guest, okay? I have not had a celebrity guest in-house yet. This is my first.
Oh, Lord.
I've only had, Red Grant came very quickly because he was going to interview me after the show. So he got to stick his head in on one of the past episodes. And my daughter came because I wanted her to. And she was my official first guest. But this is my first celebrity guest. I'm going to tell you why he's here. Because, as we said, Paul Mooney passed away today.
Yeah.
This motherfucker might be next. And...
That was...
You see, I expect that.
And of course,
I expect
And
that.
before he
Okay.
go,
I expect
we
that.
want to give them flowers. Plus, when I first met him, it was like we fell in love instantly.
Sure do.
Garrett Morris is a legend in my book.
In my own mind.
In your own mind,
Yes.
in my mind, in the mind of some of the others out here. You know, I can go all the way back to Cooley High,
Oh, God.
which I cannot even motherfucking thank you enough for that movie and that ensemble was amazing. You were smoking weed in the bathroom in that movie. And then, of course, you know, your many, many years on Martin, Stan, with the eclectic wardrobe, and now can be seen, I don't know how the fuck you do it, every day on Two Broke White Girls is what it should be called. Because that ain't never been seen on TV before. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for my dear, dear friend, Mr. Garrett Morris.
I had both my shots, okay?
Okay.
I had both my shots.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Look,
cool.
look here, let me tell you, let
Can
me-
they see him,
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
It's Garrett, everybody.
Luenell, I am honored because you are a comic genius.
Say it quick. Let me get the microphone.
For the people in the back. For the people
I
in the
want you
back.
to say for the
You
people in the back. Can we get it quiet in the studio, please?
She's gonna give me $5 for this.
I'll give you 50.
You are a comic genius, and I am honored to be on this show. And I also want to let people know, to this day, I am grateful for the fact that when I had my club, Losing Comedy, you were gracious enough on more than one occasion to come and lend your enormous talent to the show, girl. Okay,
Garrett,
Now,
I mean,
you
it
are
was
a
my
comic genius.
honor, please. But I will say this. Now, that motherfucking club you had was in a shitty-ass part of town. Okay, I had to step over a couple of motherfuckers to get down there. Yes, I walked over turds. I walked over homeless people. But yet we came and had a really great time. Celebrated your birthday there. Celebrated my birthday too, I think.
Sure
Something
did.
like
February
that.
1st. I'm a Aquarius. What's it?
Pisces.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had a
March
couple-
12th, everybody.
I've had a couple of Pisces.
Lady friend.
Yes, man, I
Freak,
sure have.
freak, freak.
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna do that.
I
You know,
said.
Pisces, they'll do.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know about none,
Yeah.
about that. But okay, listen, Gary. So I'm gonna ask you some questions because I need to know things like this.
Now look, you know, I know about snitches.
I'm not no
Get
motherfucking
snitches.
snitch. You
I
don't have to
need
snitch
be
either.
one.
No,
Oh, okay.
we're not talking about nothing to do with snitching.
Okay, good.
Oh, by the way, as you can see, or you could see earlier on the screen, if you wanted to send a cash app, it's $ Hey Luenell, HeyLuenell. And if you would like to send a PayPal, it's store@heylunell.com, because we did have to get some, you know, some pads and stuff for Garrett. You know, so the money that you send is for things like that. You know.
Thank you very much, and I
Yeah.
will be buying some marijuana with it. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? You know,
Yeah,
some
Cash
sativa
App
and
for-
some hybrid.
He likes it. You like sativas?
Look,
Oh, yeah, I like
let me
sativa.
stay away.
Yeah. It's the indica
Yeah.
that makes me sleepy.
Yeah, see, a hybrid I get at night,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And I don't deal with the indica anymore.
No, I don't
know,
either.
'cause indica.
I want to do nothing but eat and pass out all day. Eat and pass out all day. eat
Yeah,
and pass
right.
out.
See, I have a niece and a nephew. They dig indica, right?
Right.
Because they're young, got a lot of indica.
Now you just snitched on them.
but you
that
don't know
was
who they
snitching.
are.
Well,
You don't know who
you
they
don't know
are.
who I know.
Not Sherry, not Sherry.
Oh, okay.
Not
Well,
Sherry, not Sherry.
Okay.
But matter of fact, I'm lucky to have my nieces and nephews.
Yeah, amen. Me too.
I didn't have any kids and thought I would not have these companions I've been with for like the last 20 years.
I know.
The love goes back and forth.
He love a trap bitch. Garrett love old ragged ass trap bitch. He ain't had a dime since I met him.
No, look here.
He
No,
like a bitch that need a little help.
Look,
They
you-
can help each other.
You gonna know what I said. Yeah, people don't know how generous you've been. You know, I know you've done it with other people too. Okay, I'm not the only one. Okay, because that club was in the shit house,
It was.
and you just walked over church Okay, and came and did some.
Hey, I belong to the streets, Garrett. So, none of that bothers me. You must be running hot too. It's getting hot in here, Bill.
Let me take this off.
Take this off,
Yeah,
baby,
take this
because
off.
it's
I'll
hot
take the
in
hat off,
her.
too. Take the
You
hat
want
off.
to do that air? Did you want to do the air, Bill?
What's
Bill,
that?
did you want to do the air?
Oh yeah, I'm turning.
I'm turning. Garrett's warm. He overheating and shit. And me too. Me too. Oh, look, he got the remote. Shut up, Bill. Close the door for me, Sherry, please. So,
Should I get a little closer?
yeah, come on, let's do this.
Okay,
So I wanted to ask you some real basic like questions, because like for me, as far as
Yes, I
acting
spent a couple
goes,
weeks in the tank.
yeah, me too.
Okay, I did. Okay, yeah.
Me too.
I taught in prison levels, you know that?
What did you teach?
I taught music and drama to those murderers, okay?
Where were you incarcerated?
No, I actually was with a group that went to.
Oh, I thought you were teaching teaching people in jail.
I was in the tank for the reasons, right? But when I was not, when I was a teacher myself,
Yeah.
at PS 71 in New York City, I also worked with another group that went to prison, right? And there's a prison in New York City. It's called Great Meadows, but it's Comstock.
Any of y'all know about that penitentiary out there? Send a what emoji should they send if they know about the pen? Send a bomb. Little bomb emoji.
No, Comstock really was for the maximum security, and Coxsackie was minimum.
Good Lord.
Right. And actually, I did a show with those members. Because at that time, I was doing a show with Melvin Van Peebles, so they're supposed to die natural death.
Oh yeah, I know
So
about
I
intros
copied
that
his
next.
format and got the prisoners to give me poems that they had written. And for about 2 hours, we did a show. And you know, Luenell, I didn't even know that it was being reviewed. The Albany Gazette reviewed it.
Now what you were born? Are you born in New York, right?
No,
Where you
man.
from?
Excuse me.
I thought the fuck you was from New York.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
My
No,
mistake.
In Great Town, okay?
Because I guess when you was on Saturday Night Live, everybody just sort of assumed you
Yeah,
was
so
from New York.
no.
You from Louisiana?
No, 1937. I was born when the earth was flat.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And no, in Great Town, where your boy who just died a few years ago, Alan Toussaint,
Oh
was
yeah.
also born in Great Town.
Now, let me. But I want to ask you some other shit. Like, how in the hell do you study and remember lines now for Two Broke Girls? Because I'm horrible. I've been talking for myself for
But
so
you get up
long.
and do 2-hour shows and now.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, so what? That's what I do. But I'm a terrible memorizer, and if I don't like the way the shit is worded, I talk to the director and all that shit.
I
Do
change
you
a couple
improv
things
a
too.
lot?
I do improv a lot, but on that.
So you got little parts where you just dip in and dip out, so you can have that freedom.
As you know, you can't do that when you have certain writers. If you
Yeah.
have writers that are free, you can
Yeah.
You have to, some people
Yeah,
want
on
the exact
the
words they
paper.
wrote. They
Right.
come, whatever is on the paper. And Two Broke Girls, I did a couple improv, but
Do you like those girls for real or not?
I love those girls.
Do they like you?
Huh?
Do they like you? Do they
Hey,
treat
you
you
never
right
know.
over
You
there?
never know.
Hell, you've been there how many years now? How many?
No, we're canceled. We've been canceled.
Yeah, but the shit is in syndication or
Hey,
something.
Yeah, me and Beth and Kat, and it's fabulous. Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. She was just.
I love Jennifer
her,
Coolidge.
Jennifer. She lived in the.
She used to come to your club.
Yeah.
She came to your club when I was there. I
Yeah.
performed for
And when I
her.
went to New Orleans, because I used to sing at a club called Snug Harbor. You been in New Orleans, right? You been to Snug Harbor? Why not, girl?
I be
Charmaine,
booked and busy, Gary, when I go to New Orleans. I ain't got time to fuck around.
Busy doing what?
Getting paid, making money,
Yeah, sure.
making legitimately.
I know you used to be a pimp, Luenell, okay?
Oh, I still got a little bit of that in me, I belong to the streets, Garrett. I done told you.
Well, no, I may not sound like it, but I belong to the streets too. I was raised by a minister.
Mhm.
So you got a little cover in the hood. You got a little,
Yes.
a little cover. But that doesn't mean I wasn't, out there just doing what I had to do. I wasn't a gang member. Because if I'd been a gang member, my grandfather would whip my ass. Okay. Although, he was my idol for a long time, till I found out he was fucking every other woman in the church.
Well, amen.
Okay.
Now listen, but Garrett, how did
Can I
you
say
get
one
into
thing
this?
on your
Yeah.
show?
You talk real on your show.
Shit,
That's
fuck,
why
piss,
I want to have a late night show.
Shit, fuck, piss, booger, snot. Okay, all right.
You had to say booger, though. Like you had to go. I wasn't offended by another shit. But booger.
Remember I heard that just things you have in your eyes sometimes.
I booger.
Oh, Mike, you really? Sherry, you heard that? A white woman was the first person who told me that's what you call that.
Don't come on here quoting me what no goddamn white woman said. Listen, that's not what type of show this is.
Okay.
I know you love them white women, Gary. Shit, I know you love them white girls, honey, but
No, I like
we
women.
don't love them hoes.
I like women. Now look, we got African Americans who go from people like me and you to people like Christopher Duncan. So white people are in there, okay?
I know that.
All
I know
right.
my history.
All right, okay.
I know my history.
Yes. By the way, I love your blonde hair.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's been blonde all the time. It just ain't never been this long.
Yeah, and it looks good.
This is my quarantine hair. Till I wasn't seeing my barber and stuff like that.
This is my quarantine week.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
If you ever, feel bad about yourself, watch my 600-pound life. You'll feel fine.
Oh my God.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I've seen promo for that, and I can't look at it with that. I cannot.
I can.
You really?
Yeah.
I mean, fat just
A lot.
all everywhere.
They have chemical imbalance.
But you know what I heard?
What?
That if you're a fat man and start losing weight, your dick gets larger as you lose weight.
Well,
Did you know that?
the only way I want to see a dick get larger is upright and in my face. But I want to talk about that. Garrett,
Okay. Anyway,
talk to me about Martin, Garrett.
oh my God, oh my God.
Talk to me about why the fuck did I never do that show?
I don't.
I'm jamming you up now
you
because
too
I can't
funny.
make money.
You're too funny. That's why. Now I don't even compare myself to you at all.
What are you
I'm-
talking
I'm an
about?
actor who got that reputation because I was on a funny show a long time ago, and I've been living with it since. Okay, and as my ex-wife will tell you, when she used to tell me, "Nigga, you ain't funny." Okay, right? And that's why she's my ex. No, I'm lying. I'm just a fool for a joke. Okay, Frida, my ex-wife, was a beautiful woman, but I'm gonna tell you, there was a lot of competition in that show. That guy, and I'm gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
You should actually tell the director when people got more laughs. You tell the director, guarantee Keith, to go and tell them, hey, stop that, right?
To calm
Oh,
down.
calm down. And I never had an argument with him at all, right? And I didn't know how you felt about me until I got shot and nearly killed,
Yes.
right? And while I'm in I'm going to 10 major operations.
Yeah.
The third operation, I'm in the hospital and I get a script that says Stan sells the radio station and goes to China. Now, does that mean I'm not in the show with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it meant.
Yeah.
He didn't call me, right? Now, mind you, so far I'm concerned, he's a very talented man, okay? I give him props for comedy 100 years, right? But that what he did there was
Do
something
you
I
think
should
that's insecurity?
Look, when I found out from another actor in the show that in fact he would tell Gary Keith to stop people who were getting laughs, and he would do that. Right? So if you audition for that show,
Did you audition for that, or did
Yes,
you
I did
just get?
audition for
Oh, you
it.
had to audition.
I auditioned for it, and they hooked me up for the audition. To this day, I don't understand because later on, when I began to realize, I understand my man has what they call bipolar stuff, right, to the extreme. So he's supposed to take that medicine, right? But sometimes those people don't take their
Yes,
medicine.
that's true.
And I believe I'm giving them credit
Yes.
for that being one of those times, right?
Okay. So, Jamie Foxx show.
Oh my God.
God damn,
Oh
Garrett.
my God.
Talk about keep a job.
Oh my
You
God.
sure can keep a job.
Oh
Shit.
my God. I love me some
Jamie Foxx show.
God.
You know, I became good friends with Garcelle.
Really?
Yeah, we did Coming to America together, but I was friendly with her before then.
Yeah.
So now we're friendly. Yeah. Garcelle is something.
And-
I would marry
and
Garcelle my
is
damn
listening.
self.
Garcelle listening. It was hard to memorize my lines when I was in junior, okay?
But you had your wife character all
I
over
sure
your
did.
ass, so
I
you
sure
couldn't
did.
really get
You
your
know,
flirt on.
But no,
Garcelle didn't get to feel your magic.
Jimmy Foxx was one of the best people I ever worked with.
They'll get to air now, okay?
I mean, he plays the piano, he plays the organ,
Right.
he writes, he
Drums,
sings,
yes.
and he's funny as hell.
Yes.
And right now, he's got a show on Netflix, I think.
It's
with,
called Dad Stop Embarrassing.
Right. And with
You know who's on it?
another
Me.
family man, huh?
Me.
I'm about to say.
You weren't about to say shit. You
I
forgot
know.
all about me.
No, that's the.
I was on the first goddamn
You
episode,
know what?
Garrett.
You played the psychiatrist.
Sex
right?
therapist.
You and David Allen Gill.
I love Dad.
Funny man, all right.
I love him.
Oh my God, I love David Allen. He was one of my favorites in the Recovery.
Yeah, I love him. Love.
Hey, it is.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
go get it back in the sea fish.
Yeah.
But listen, let me ask you this: what a fucking nightmare. Let's talk about Saturday Night Live. Do you admit that Saturday Night Live should have been off the air 10 motherfucking years ago, 15? That is lame as shit. That they still have the one Negro per season rule. Like, what the fuck? Saturday Night Live piece of
You
shit.
said it.
And I said it, and I don't give
You
a fuck.
said it. You said it.
Well, I
You
mean,
said
and
it.
I know how they crank out, they work you to death with writing the stories, and you're up all fucking night, and then you got, no, thank you. If they ever would to offer me, which they didn't, and I'm not mad, I would not be able to take that job.
You would refuse.
I would. First of all, I don't want to live in New York. I like to visit New York. I don't want to live there.
Well, you only be there for like a week.
No.
Luenell.
Second of all, I know they could come with the money, but they're just a little too low-key, shitty with the black, the little jokes and stuff like that. It's look like the person that I am couldn't really go along with all that shit. I think I might accept the job, but I might well get fired.
Yeah. My thing when I
Like,
started off,
they pick a certain type of black person.
you know how I wound up on the not Brown play? I was a writer,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'd written this play called The Secret Place, in which the black revolutionary group had after the Panthers
Mm-hmm.
called the Young Lions,
Mm-hmm.
and in it they would laugh about the fact that whenever they would raise funds for the group, if they had nothing but black people, they raised a certain level of money.
Mm-hmm.
If they had some guilty white people in the group, they'd always get a lot of money, right? So I figured out, because I had not been, I would admit, my first 4 or 5 months there, I wasn't getting a good idea. That's the idea I got, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the head writer, the second head writer, basically, make long story short, took that,
Mm-hmm.
right, and wrote it down like it was his own,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this guy was a wrestling champ from Harvard,
Mm-hmm.
right? And at that time, yes, I did have a friendship with a black belt and karate.
Okay.
But it didn't matter. I knew that if I started something with him, I'd probably get my ass whipped. But I was so mad.
So you had to let that go?
No. I came into the work that day ready. I said, look, make sure you hurt him real bad before he fucks with you, right? And I came in determined to get him, to let him know how mad I felt. Sure enough, God must have been in it. As soon as I opened up the door, one of the people who saw me said, Garrett, Lauren wants to see you in the green room.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the green room.
Norman Lear.
Lauren, guess what Lauren was looking at?
Lauren Michael.
Lauren Michael. He was looking like Hootie Hop. Because the rest of the cast members, they said, look, you got Garrett. Because one of my duties was to get black actors for the Not Ready for Prime Time players, because he wanted somebody black on it, right? And I got Bill Duke, I brought Gilbert Moses, I brought Over Opportunity, I brought people. I was trying to lose the job. Oh yeah. So I was being for real. But he didn't, not going to but John and Gilda and Lorraine them said, look, Garrett is an actor too. Why don't you try him, right? Sure enough, I went to the green room, and Lord looked at that and said, God, I want you to audition for the Network of Paradise. And that stopped me from doing something which probably would have meant I was, because you remember Stuart Mitchell?
Yeah.
Remember what happened to him, right?
No.
Hey,
I don't know what happened to
he
Story.
cold-cocked a rap producer like 1960 or something.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's what you haven't heard of him.
Bill, did you hear the
I
story?
met Scully Mitchell from the park. He used to come hang out at the park around the corner from me in Glendale.
But did you know that story about
I didn't know him cold.
Oh, yeah, he cold-cocked a rap producer, and his career went down, right? So I even knew that then, but I was so mad that I was going to actually...
It just doesn't seem like... No, stop hitting the tape.
Okay.
It just doesn't seem like...
See how she treats her guests,
No
y'all?
shit. Now, I let him do it for about 15 minutes. I said, this isn't good for the sound, so I'm going to tell you. You can hit me on my arm if you want to do that. You get on the man, whoever did hit me. But I just know that I would not be a good fit in that cast. But, you know, I did quite enjoy when I saw it back in the day. See, during the Belushi day, during the Chevy Chase day, during the Lorraine Newman
I saw her
day.
the other day, by the way.
You did? Where is she?
We did a thing for in SNL was doing a thing on shit.
Old ass cast member?
Yeah, a writer. I'll think of it.
Old ass cast members of bad
No, shut. What was it? Jim Downey.
Oh.
The thing of Jim Downey, right? Who you may not know about, but he has a history in political comedy, right? So we were talking about...
Nobody give a fuck about that.
Right.
Is that a special? Who's gonna watch that shit? Some old Saturday Night Live motherfucker. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
You're right.
Right. And that's why I don't fuck with Saturday Night Live.
You see, you don't mess around without a 4-letter word, but that 12-letter word, you use it all the time.
Motherfucker. That's my favorite word.
That's how I start off my thing. You know that. You see me do my routine.
I have.
Yeah.
A couple of times.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not be trying to introduce you, entertain you with a lot of cheap 4-letter word jokes. All right? I will not lower the level of my comedic presentation with a lot of cheap 4-letter word jokes. However, motherfucker is a 12-letter word. I will be using that one.
Oh, goddamn.
The goddamn time. Yeah.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, I've been looking lately on the phone at some of our black comedians. Right?
Yeah.
Like DC, for instance, one of my favorites.
DC
Curry.
Yeah.
You know. I had to check the coach.
What about you and Mooney? What kind of interaction had you and Mooney?
I love Paul Mooney. He never did what he promised to do to come to the club. But I loved him because I knew that half of what you heard Richard Pryor say came out of Mooney's head, right? And to me,
you remember the roast, the roast they used to have, like Bill, what was that? Did they roast Richard? Yes, they roasted Richard Pryor. Marshall Warfield was on it, and Mooney was on it, and some other folks. Those were fun. I won't participate. I participated in one roast ever. It was for Snoop. And I don't like him.
By the way, Marsha Warfield, what's she doing?
She's in where the fuck she at? Bill Marsha. She was in New York when we did the big comedy thing. I've seen her. I'm in touch with her.
Really?
She was in Vegas actually. Marsha had a room in Vegas. Bill.
I mean,
I'm still in Vegas. I just don't go back until the end of June.
Oh, great. So the pandemic didn't fuck that up.
Yeah, the end of June. Yeah, it fucked it up. Yeah, it fucked it up. But at the end of July.
Great, Luenell.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was so happy to hear that, girl. You know.
Thank you.
Because, you've not been recognized the way you should have been. No, you haven't been.
Well, thank you, Gary.
But,
you heard that, goddamn it, didn't you?
But if Las Vegas will hook you up with some money.
Well, Las Vegas did hook me with some money. It's going to hook me with some money again.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't have to beg people to come see you in Las Vegas.
No, you do not.
You don't have to beg people. They're like, you there? I'm there. You there? I'm there.
Yeah.
When you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming there.
That's it.
Yeah.
We missed you because me and my girlfriend Kimberly. Kimberly, do you?
I don't know. I can't keep up with your hoes, Garrett.
Oh, wow. Sure, you heard that.
I can't keep up with them bitches.
She is an ardent fan of them.
Is she? Hey, bitch. What's your name? What's your name?
Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly, girl. Is she white?
No, she's not.
Oh,
white.
Sherry say hell no.
No, she's not white.
You don't come back home? Yeah. Come on back home, brother.
Look, I have stayed once or twice, okay? But all of my wives have been black.
Well, amen. God damn it. You put the ring on the right one.
Hello.
Okay, well, that's cool.
This
Now,
show, by the way, how
Yeah.
has this been going on?
we actually, I was going to say, we have actually been on for over a year.
All right.
We missed the anniversary. We will be having a party. We also missed Cinco de Mayo. Why did we miss Cinco de Mayo? It was something to do with me.
You just came back.
Oh, yeah, I had just came back from my surgery. You know, I had 2 knee replacement surgeries during the quarantine.
No.
I got a little scar right here, a little scar right here. I got all new knees there.
Is it from knee surgery?
Huh?
Is it really from knee surgery? Tell the truth. Come on. We won't say that. Okay?
Yes, those particular scars are from surgery. Now the rug burns, you know, that's another fucking story, shit. But I feel like the quarantine was bad for a lot of people, but it was
Sure
good
was.
for a lot of people too.
Yeah, well.
You know, just for us to calm the fuck down, you know, take a fucking breath, appreciate your fucking home that you work so hard
And
to
some
get.
people have found out since Biden gave
Did you
that
just
start.
interrupt me? I think you
Oh,
interrupted
I'm
me.
sorry. Excuse me. Go ahead.
God, you get these legends in here and these motherfuckers want to take over.
You are the queen, okay? You're not interested in
Bad
the
ass.
queen.
No, go ahead and say what you were going to say before you forget, because you
when
old.
they got off and got that money from Biden, Biden started looking for other stuff and realized there was other stuff out there paying more money. So a lot of people ain't coming back right now to what they had before.
Well, a lot of people are not, you know, but a lot of people did come up to, and I'm not talking about them old illegal ass PPO checkers. They coming for your ass. They coming for your ass. They sitting there, look, I almost got garnished for some shit, and I'm legal as a motherfucker. We had to put a stop to that. But they coming. It may not be today, and it may not be tomorrow. But them motherfuckers is coming, and they coming for us first.
Now, what do you mean when you say they almost got you for some shit?
No, I got some,
Oh, okay.
you know, like, I really on the hour. You know, you don't hold the hour. So, yeah. So we're there. You're not a celebrity if you don't owe the IRS some money.
They
Real
followed
talk.
me for 9 years.
I fucking got audited
No, they would audit you supposedly and end it.
after
Then a
5 years.
No, and then a year
They
later.
can fuck with you
Right.
again for, isn't that right, Bill? They watch you for like 5 years after they audit.
They kept coming back saying we missed this, we missed that, we missed the other. So like,
I missed shooting you in the motherfucking head if you come to fuck back around again. Boom, 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 IRS, motherfucker. Shit, I missed. Because I didn't really shoot.
by the
Well.
way, did you say this beautiful lady's name is
Ladybug.
Ladybug? I was
Yeah,
saying
Ladybug.
Lady Bird, Lady Beautiful.
Lady Beautiful
Bird.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
a bug,
Yeah.
Ladybug. She helps with everything. And as a matter of fact,
Thank you, by the way.
this couldn't be done without them. I have done it when I was recuperating from these knees. The show must go on, right?
Yes.
So I was doing it from the bathroom. My sister, it was sometimes a disaster. The camera fell over like many times in the goddamn same shit like that. And I didn't have no theme music. Sometimes I had it in the beginning.
I hate
Didn't have it,
That's
but the
okay.
show must go on.
Did you say you did it from the bathroom?
Yeah. Not on the
Oh,
toilet.
thank you very much.
Jesus,
Okay.
Garrett,
Thank
get out
you,
your
Jesus.
head out of the
Thank
toilet.
you, Jesus.
No,
Thank you,
man.
Jesus. Okay.
No, I did it from the vanity.
Okay, yes, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I go
Your
to.
beautiful daughter.
Oh, my beautiful daughter is still beautiful.
Is she in town?
She's in town. She's,
She called Kevin.
she's dancing.
She called Kevin in town. She's in town.
Wow, Kevin like my daughter?
Yeah, I told you that.
And you know
sent a
Kevin.
picture- You sent a picture one
Kevin, oh
time.
my God.
You sent a picture one time.
Yeah, to him or my daughter. To
Yeah,
you.
and we
I would
both,
never send a picture of my daughter to Kevin.
we both marveled at how lovely she was.
She's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And she take after her mama
Yes, that's true. That's true.
and her daddy, because she got a daddy. And
Is she in show business?
She's a dancer. She danced with Tisha and Tashina for the Soul Train Award.
Right.
The Tisha and Tashina, remember, hosted the Soul Train Award.
Right.
My daughter danced with them 2 years in a row, and she danced with Lizzo, like at the Grammys right before.
Lizzo?
Yes, and she just danced on Jimmy Fallon with a girl named Coy Leray. And there she is, and she's doing her fucking thing.
Yes, so gorgeous.
That's the angel.
Yes, yes. I see you in her face. But.
Don't fuck up. Leave it there. Leave it right there. You got that phone. This is my baby. Can I see my turn this it? Am I in the right place? Okay, that's my baby at It's Luenell Doe on Instagram.
And then trying to say Garrett is 112 years old. That's terrible.
Are you 112 years old?
Like I said, I was born when the world was flat.
Yeah, right. Right, you did say that. Well, I just want to ask a couple more things before we get out of here because, it's getting hot and shit, and I want to eat something over there.
So long as this doesn't go to Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Step out, Mississippi.
Stop the sheriff's down.
Step out, Mississippi. Step out. Click out now if you're from Mississippi. So, now listen. Did you start off doing comedy first or start off doing theater first?
Like I'm telling you, first place, you probably will understand this. I only really learned anything about stand-up from the 10 years I watched you guys do my show. Because before that, I was an actor, right?
Yeah.
I had been in when Saturday Night Live discovered me. I had been in New York for like 17 years.
Oh.
I had written 2 plays, right? I had been a school teacher.
You work with Art Evans? You know Art Evans?
Oh my God!
He's a Pisces.
One of my ace spoon cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm a Buddhist because of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he shot a buku with me.
Do you numb your reggae? Do you still get on your knees?
You don't get on your knees.
You don't get on your knees.
I know that was in
Tina
the
Turner
movie.
got on her goddamn
I know
knees.
it was in the movie, but you can sit in the chair. And
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah, no, but I was an actor, writer. But before when I got out of college, it was in voice and composition. My first job was with Harry Belafonte as a writer, singer, arranger. And I was with him for like 10 years. Matter of fact,
you worked with Harry Belafonte for 10 years?
For 10 years. Matter of fact, my last job with him was when he opened up Caesar's Palace in 1968.
Wow, Garrett.
Yes.
Why you where the book at, Garrett? Where the book? Where's the book? Sherry, where's the book at? What the fuck? You better. Yeah, we okay. This is the start of your book. We got the audio file, so then we can always get the deets from here. So this is gonna be a chapter 1.
Yeah,
starts today.
But I had wanted always to be not just the singer, right? I wanted to be that. So what happened?
Who did you sound like when you sang?
Actually, when I sang before, I was one of them lyric tenor guys.
So who you sound like?
That would be a guy. What's his name? You don't even know who this is.
You don't know who I know.
Oh, shucks. Oh, God. He's an old lyric tenor from way back there. I'll think his name. But
you talking about like in the Ellington era and stuff like that?
No. See, the thing is,
Nat King Cole.
I only graduated. I was born hearing the blues and gospel. I was. But by the time I got to high school, people said, "Oh, you can do an operatic thing." So by the time
Did you go to mixed high school or all black high school?
In New Orleans? Are you kidding?
Well, shit.
No.
You had to integrate.
By the way, Booker T was the baddest high school in the South, so far I'm concerned. Although it was all black, there was a fight between the white people in New Orleans and the black people to get that school when it was being built, and somehow black people went out. So
God damn, they Nate Turner that ass and got to school.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it because the little vein is starting to pop up on there.
But by the time I got to New York City, I was singing more operatic stuff, right? And I only got back home after I left Saturday Night Live and really started doing other stuff. By the time I got to
So you didn't do stand up before?
No, indeed. No.
Well, what the hell was you doing opening up a comedy club, Garrett?
Hey.
Yeah, and that's when he said he was learning about comedy, watching our ass.
My idols were Red
Hey,
Fox.
didn't I do your room when it was on top of a fucking bakery somewhere downtown? Didn't we have to go to a fucking bakery?
Sure did.
That was to go upstairs.
That's right. Oh God. Oh, God. yes.
I've been in all them little traps with you.
Oh God, that's right. Sure.
Bill, I don't know if you ever
Alexander Hotel.
What was it?
The Alexander Hotel.
Oh, the Alexander.
Yeah, and then we moved to the other place, block away.
I've been in all your little trap spots.
Yes.
Okay.
And I am grateful to you for that.
Well, no, I wanted it to be on here. I wanted to give it. Excuse me. Can we be quiet on this side?
The Queen is talking.
Damn it.
Sorry, Mom.
So, I wanted to have it on film, on record, on the internet about my love for you. I wanted it to be documented. I didn't want to fucking wait. It's ironic that you're here on the day that we lost Paul.
Oh,
you know, I want to give I have never been one. Bill can tell you this. That's my manager and my best friend, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay.
Bill, that does all the music and stuff. Bill can tell you I never hang around my peers. I always hang around the OGs. I never hang around my peers. I don't do that. I hang around motherfuckers like you. And like Mooney, and like Dick Gregory and shit, and you know, people like that.
But tell the truth. You told the truth when you started.
What do you mean?
You said I ain't gonna be here that much longer.
Well, neither am I. Shit.
Right, no,
we know not to maybe know the Howard Garrett. You know how tricky the Lord is. You could outlive me. Ain't that some shit?
But when I do go, I'm coming back as a ghost.
Don't fuck with me. Get your finger out my face.
What was your favorite character role that you played, Mr.
You mean in the movie, Mr. Mason?
Either on TV or
I have two roles actually. There was Mr. Mason in Cougar High, but I did a movie you've never seen called Jackpot.
Mm-hmm.
I've forgotten the name of my character there. But it's some of
I've done a bunch of movies you ain't gonna never see.
Right, and
I don't want to see them.
During the 80s, I did horror films, so I don't want you to see it.
I did a horror film.
Well, okay,
really? Yes.
But Jack,
Bill, you remember the horror film? I was a zombie, Matthew.
You
Matthew.
kidding? You a zombie?
I was a zombie.
I did a thing called Jackpot on 2001 or something. Yes. You saw it?
No, I'm just looking at it.
No, ain't nobody seen
it. Bill, when you get a chance, give it a look.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Jackpot, everybody. That's the movie of the week.
Yeah.
How do we find it?
Go to Amazon.
Go to Amazon, look up Jackpot, see old Garrett tipping around.
I like my work with Amazon.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but
are the people?
Matt Davis is in it.
Matt Davis.
Yes.
We had super chats. I never got a chance to say. Did you write any names down?
There were
I've seen some group. Super chats is money. Settle this, Garrett. Let me handle it. Let me skin the cat. You can have the kitten. Well, if you send a super chat, I totally appreciate you. And if you are going to send cash apps or whatever, PayPals or whatever, we appreciate all that. Because like I said, we had to, get towels and put rubber on the floor for Garrett and stuff like that. That comes.
Thank you,
money.
by the way.
You're welcome. I'm here to please.
Yes.
I want to make you comfortable, baby.
Okay.
So, yeah, we want to thank you for that. But from I can't read the comments when they're going. But was the people excited to see Stan?
Yeah.
Oh my
God! Yeah!
And by the way, she has a couple of diapers too here.
Oh.
So and I'm glad.
Sanitary napkins.
Yes.
No, I don't have that problem no more.
No, I mean for me, you have.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, that too.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gave her one for.
I got the girl. We're gonna spark up after we go off the air.
Yeah.
Even though for old time's sake, you did smoke in a whole ass movie. So
Yes, I sure did.
nobody should be surprised.
But you talk about the cocaine thing. I was on that for 30 years. But shut up, Bill. But 2005, I quit,
You put it down.
and I have not been on since.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
And October 13th of every year is my birthday. I've been to Alcoholics Anonymous. They give you a birthday.
What?
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Have I ever been to Alcoholics
You never
Anonymous?
even, I know.
I am the poster child for Alcoholics Anonymous. Child shit. No, I've never been to AA. I have actually managed to manage my alcohol intake all by myself.
Great,
It took me fucking many, many years, but
Great.
I think I've got a grip on it now. Well, I did have 19 shots of tequila about 4 weeks ago. I ain't gonna lie. When I was out in Texas, it was a celebration. I ain't gonna lie about that. But no, we both come a long way.
Yes, we have.
Long way. And let me just say, can we say this to the kids about the drugs these days? Y'all do not and will never have the drugs that we had. So you be very careful about what you decide to fuck with, because we don't know nothing about this shit that y'all are fucking with now.
Right.
And neither do you. And if you want to live to be an old motherfucker like Garrett, or an old round motherfucker like me, don't fuck with some shit that you don't know.
Even know what it is, right?
You know, roll up a nice joint, roll it yourself.
Right.
Don't smoke. Don't. You shouldn't be passing no way. There's a virus going around, but you should roll your own shit. Don't let nobody else roll for you. I want everybody to get off of blunts and go back to smoking in papers and stuff like that, because why mix your great weed with some ratchet ass nasty cancer-ridden tobacco?
May I interrupt you, Queen?
Yes, Daddy.
No one's ever died from smoking a joint. About 300,000 die every year from cigarettes, and about 200,000 die from alcohol, but not one has died from, which makes you wonder why it's a Class A felony. You know why? Because niggas use it.
I was just gonna say it. God damn it! I'm glad you said it.
Well,
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
that's why Harry and Singer did that. You saw, this is that lady Day? You saw,
Audrey,
my
she
God,
did
did you see
United
it?
States versus Billie
You saw
Holiday.
it?
Yes, I
She
did.
does a brilliant
Did
job.
you know Billie Holiday?
No, I was obviously a fan. And when she died in 1959, I was so broken hearted because
Sad. It was a sad story.
They fucked with her, man. And
Yes.
Ray Charles. They fucked with him. Ray Charles managed to get over.
Yeah, they just broke her whole spirit. They just broke her whole spirit every way she turned.
Right.
I wanted to pimp her for her voice and broke her spirit.
And Harry Anslinger did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when they found out that Latinos and blacks were using marijuana, they said, "Oh, here's a way to get them. Let's make it illegal." Mm-hmm. And more in every prison, most of the people there are black. Half of that for marijuana.
Well, it's funny that we were talking about this because I found out something today. Hear ye, everybody. This is important. I found out something today, and I used to watch. I don't watch the news no more. And there's nothing really for me to see after
either.
After the insurrection. It don't get no better than that. So after that, I stopped actually watching news because it was just a murder show, murder. And then they took Roland Martin off and made him go to YouTube. So I was figuring we don't have no black news, but we do. I just got put on to this today. Ladies and gentlemen, make a note. The Black News Channel, BNC, it's called BNC Live. On DirecTV, it's channel 342.
Really?
I went there and they did an extensive spread about Mooney, and they had talked to Buddy Lewis.
Yeah.
And when we get done here, I'm doing an interview with them about Mooney. It's the first one I'm getting since my show. Black News Channel Live, BNC Live on DirecTV is channel 342. Look for BNC Live. That's the Black News, people.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't either. They tried to keep it a secret. I told them today, I said, you want to interview with me? I said, how come nobody knows about y'all?
Right.
What the fuck? So, there we go. It's the Telemundo for black people.
And it's funny you said that because last week I decided that the news would just bring me down.
Yeah, news is bringing everybody down.
Yeah.
There's nothing new. It's the same old shit.
Same old
That's
shit.
the thing. But don't get me started. Because if you want to know how I felt about everything from Ahmaud Arbery to George Floyd, all you got to do is go back to March of last year on Hey Luenell, and I was very, very clear about how I felt about everything. Me and Chaka Khan did a rally. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Shit.
Out in the park on Mother's Day.
Oh wow.
For mothers and family who had lost their children to gun violence.
This past Mother's Day.
No, a year ago.
A year ago,
the last
definitely
one.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, she's a rebel.
Oh my God.
She's going to be singing on, is it, name that tune, Dance with the Star, one of these shows tonight or something like that. Okay. Wait a minute, let me look on let's go to
Name
her
that
IG.
tune ain't on no board.
What?
Name that tune.
No, they got it. It's called. It's yes.
When you talk to
It's just like that.
Name that tune. Is
It's called fuck. I know, but this is goddamn. You got me hitting the table now. It's called. It's the thing with Randy Jackson. The people will tell me. Randy Jackson plays the keyboard, and it's got Jane Karinsky or whatever, and she's the host. And then you gotta fucking name the tune in so many notes. Don't fucking tell me. I know what I'm talking about. I later, 2 months, goddamn it.
You were raised a Christian, weren't you?
Yes, can
And
you
now
tell?
you just fuck all over it. Jesus.
Gary, have you worked with Red? Did you work with Red Fox? Or did you know Red Fox?
No, but he did me the great honor when I was on Saturday Night Live. He sent a message that he wanted me to do his show. The show. That's when Sanford and Son was up, and Saturday Night Live wouldn't let me go.
Also, bastard, see?
Right. Also, when I got to Las Vegas, I went to see him at the Safari.
Oh, Red?
This is the absolute truth, right? He's doing Wash Your Ass,
Yeah.
right? Sure enough, at a certain point, he started talking, and it sounded weird, and my ex-wife, Frida, said, he's talking about you. So I said, no, he ain't. Then I realized he was. At a certain point, he said, Garrett Morris, stand up.
Oh.
And the artist gave me and he said, when I get through, come back to the festival.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was on cocaine. I'm so glad I knew Red Fox.
Well.
Because he had what they call medical quality. Right?
Richard. Yes, everybody. Yes, people in the public. Everybody did cocaine, okay? All the comedians, everybody did it. So we're not talking about shit we don't know about. We're talking about shit we know.
And I mean no disrespect for him when I said that, because I'm assuming that you
It's
understand.
public knowledge.
Right.
first of
Yeah,
all.
I have nothing but the highest. He was actually my first comedian before I saw him and Mom maybe the first.
Oh, my God.
At stand-up.
My first day I ever did stand-up comedy, I met Robin Harris.
Really?
Yep. The first night, the minute I stepped off the stage. And I feel like it was like he put some energy in me or something.
Baby is good.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, this is enough. It's getting hot in here. I want to eat some strawberries. I want to thank you for coming, Garrett. Everybody,
Thank you for having
let's
me.
give Garrett Morris a round of applause for coming in and being my first celebrity guest. And I hope you come back anytime you want to hang out.
I am honored to be on your show.
You
Let
know.
me speak. I hope I'm embarrassing you. I think you are a bad motherfucker. Okay?
Shut your mouth.
Yes, sir. You are a bad motherfucker.
We can dig it.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Garrett. I appreciate that. I wanted that on film, so thank you.
All right.
I wanted that legit. So, all right. Anyway, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Rest in peace, Paul Mooney, my friend, my mentor, and the show is dedicated to him. And check me out if you're in the Arlington. Put your finger down.
Another super chat.
Oh, hi. Whoever. Okay. Hey, Florida.
Everybody said hi.
Hi, everybody. Oh, and if you have any friends that are in the Arlington, Texas area, I will be there tomorrow. And I'll be doing the whole weekend, not Sunday, just 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday at the Arlington Improv in Texas.
And may I say something?
You may speak now.
And Sheriff Clint in Mississippi, fuck you.
Oh,
Sheriff, please, not Sheriff.
just don't show in Mississippi.
Okay. No, just you.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. Play us out, Bill. This is my theme song. Listen. Luenell, original black girl. Luenell, original black girl. Luenell. Hey!
There's a song too?
Luenell, original bad girl. Luenell, original bad girl. Luenell on YouTube. He wrote that. Bye, everybody. He
Is
wrote
it
that.
a full song, Bill?
No, just that.
That's my theme
That's
music.
great. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yes, ma'am.
Now, give me another one.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna take pictures. We're gonna take pictures.
Okay.
Open the door, somebody.
Dude, oh, sir. Let's be friends.
Open the door, somebody.
Ladies, can you hit the door there? Okay.
Oh, look, see how she did it? Thanks for watching. Hey, Luenell, tune in next week. And it has your name and your Instagram
Yeah.
and a word from here and William her. Good with the graphics, Mom. And this is us. Oh, that's Big Rob, AZ.
Big Rob, okay.
He's